Hey guys, it's Kevin again, and in this video I'm going to review another movie that I saw. I'm like the king of movies this weekend. I'm seeing so many movies this weekend. I've never seen two movies in the movie theater like 2 days in a row. I don't think I've ever done that before. But this time I did, because there really wasn't much to do. It was predicted that it was going to rain today. It actually didn't rain, so my father just said, let's go see a movie. And the one movie that I wanted to see was The World's End. And of course, by the title, you know I'm going to review it. I don't even know why I'm telling you what I'm going to review. You already know what I'm going to review, so why should I even tell you? Whatever. But The World's End. Was I looking forward to this movie? Yes, I was looking forward to this movie. Who doesn't look forward to these Simon Pegg, Nick Frost movies? Everyone loves them. I'm sure everybody does. I actually, though, guys, have never seen all of Shaun of the Dead. I've seen some of it, but I haven't seen all of Shaun of the Dead. But I have seen Hot Fuzz, and that movie was hilarious. I really enjoyed Hot Fuzz. My only complaint with Hot Fuzz is that sometimes it's a little too long. But, nonetheless, I was really looking forward to this movie. It looked really funny. I liked the sci-fi aspect that it had, and I didn't really know what the movie was completely about. That's one of the things I like. The trailer doesn't tell you exactly what the movie's about, and that's really good. So yeah, overall I was just really, really looking forward to it. It looked really funny, and I'm happy to report that The World's End is absolutely hilarious. If you guys want to see a good comedy to end your summer, go see The World's End because it's the perfect comedy to end your summer. The one question I'm probably going to get though from you guys is, was this better than This Is the End? I don't really know, because this to me just seemed like a British version of that. It seemed like the same, it didn't seem like the same kind of movie because it's a completely different plot. It just seemed like the British version of This Is the End, but that's a good thing because it was very, very funny. So let's just get to the plot. The plot basically has to do with Simon Pegg's character, Gary King, and all of his friends. 20 years ago, I think it was like their last day of high school. They all went out to these pubs, basically, these pubs together. They went to 19 different pubs, but they got so drunk and passed out and had such a hangover that they couldn't get to the last one, The World's End. So it's something that's been on his mind all this time. You basically see him in Alcoholics Anonymous or something like that. And they basically said, why couldn't you just go to The World's End? And that gives him the idea that he wants to try to do it all over again, because he says how there was never a better day ever since then, and there hasn't been, and he wants to get all his friends back together and go to all the different pubs one more time. Problem is, his friends, though, have very successful lives, and he doesn't, especially Nick Frost. He has a very successful job, has a very successful wife and children, and, he's very busy. Well, so we think that is. I'll get to that in the spoilers, but, he's very busy, and they kind of just don't really want to do this. So he makes up this lie that his mother died, basically. And you can tell that he's making up a lie. That's no spoiler. You guys can just tell that he's making up a lie. You can tell. And when they get to the pubs, though, they notice that something is different about the pubs. And they start to realize that it's not them that changed. It's the people that have changed. Sorry, that's my girlfriend. It's the people that have changed, because all the people are now, well, they think they're robots, but really they're aliens. They're trying to take over the world, basically, and that's plot. Right off the bat, I think the plot's really good because it's not trying to be like This Is the End. Even though I said British version of This Is the End, it's not trying to be like This Is the End, because This Is the End was about the rapture. This is about aliens, and it's completely different, and I really enjoy it. So, one of the things I think that made the movie so good was the chemistry that all 5 of these men had. They had a lot of chemistry. I thought all of them were very, very funny, and they were just really, really good at what they did. I didn't think any of them felt out of place. It seemed like they were all just having a really good time together, and that's fantastic. When you have a whole cast and they're just having a really fun time together, that's what I expect in a movie like this, That's just really, really fantastic, that they were all just having a really fun time together, and that's just really, really great. So, yeah, and I think one of the things that I like the most most about this movie were the performances. The performances are just so funny. That's what makes the movie so funny. And let's just get to the performances. First of all, Simon Pegg easily steals the show here. He stole the whole movie from everyone. I mean, he's the one who has most of the most memorable lines. I mean, he's like drunk the whole movie, and he never wants to be sober. He's always drunk. He's either smoking or he's drinking the entire movie. So he's either doing one of the two, and I thought he was absolutely hilarious. I thought he was really good, and he was just really funny. He commanded the movie really well, and he was really good. Nick Frost, I thought Nick Frost was really good because he doesn't play the same kind of character he usually plays. Nick Frost usually plays just like his goofy little sidekick, basically. Like their best friend, basically, and his goofy little sidekick. That's not what Nick Frost does in this movie. Nick Frost has a very successful life, and he, his character really, regrets something that he did for Simon Pegg, and I really like that they did that differently because, like in Hot Fuzz, he was like his partner in crime, basically, and same with Shaun of the Dead, and in this one, it was just something completely different, and it wasn't like that at all, so I really enjoyed that. So Nick Frost was fantastic as well. All the rest of them were great, and I thought they were all really good. There were just some really funny parts. The one who played the girl, let me see, who played? Tracy, the girl who played Tracy, Rose Reynolds. Not Roz Reynolds, Rose Reynolds. I thought she was great. I thought she was very funny at points, and the thing is that Simon Pegg and this other guy basically both like her, and they're both like fighting over her the entire movie. I really like the subplot there that they all really like her, and Simon Pegg basically slept with her at one point, and this got that other guy really jealous. It was very interesting and funny to see which one of them would end up with her in the end. I thought that was very funny to see. So yeah, that was great. The other thing that makes this movie so great is the way they did the sci-fi element. It didn't feel forced at all. It felt like it was right there with it. It just feels like a sci-fi comedy because the movie, it doesn't take itself too seriously, but there are serious parts. I mean, it's not like this is the end where the whole thing's a parody. I mean, this is the end. There's no serious parts in that. This has some serious parts, but it's not all the way serious. So I mean, it's not all the way serious. There is a lot of funny parts. Most of it is silly, but most of it that's serious is followed by a silly joke. That's basically what it is like. And now I'm gonna get to some spoilers for The World's End. So if you haven't seen The World's End, I'm just gonna tell you guys, don't watch the rest of this. First of all, I want to point out the cameo that no one's gonna be expecting. Pierce Brosnan, hilarious, guys. He was hilarious. He was so funny because, I mean, he's the one that's trying to tell the guys what this is all about. The other guy who played the old man was great too. I thought he was very funny. And Bill Nighy. Bill Nighy plays the network. Hilarious. I thought Bill Nighy had such a great cameo because he's trying to convince them and they're not listening to him and they don't want to hear a word he's saying. He's being all serious, saying all these technical terms. I thought that was hilarious, and they're just like, oh, stop it. I don't care what you have to say. Stuff like that. I thought that was very funny. Also the violence in here. I thought the violence was very well done. I like that they didn't try to make it, they didn't sugarcoat it. They made it very real. And the ending to the movie. The ending was really funny. I like the way that, it's kind of just like they're starting the world all over again. No, it's not like a perfect life, but they're trying to start all over again, and I really like that that's how the movie ends. It's just them trying to start over. I thought that was a really good ending. And the other thing I have to talk about, of course, is the thing where Nick Frost actually, his wife left him, and he's very upset about that. And I'm happy that they did end up back together, though, so that was a great thing. But overall, also I'm very happy. I thought it was funny that the blonde girl, the main girl, ended up with the other guy instead of Simon Pegg. I thought they were going to give him a love interest, but I guess not. I guess they only did that in Shaun of the Dead. But overall, I really enjoyed this movie. I encourage you all to watch it. It's very funny, and you guys are really gonna love it. Um, Even though it's British humor, it is very funny, and it's not something where you can't understand what they're saying. I really enjoyed it. It's probably, I think it's my favorite out of three of these Cornetto trilogy that they did, which, by the way, if you don't know what it is, it's basically a joke that they did in Hot Fuzz, where they had a Cornetto rapper, and they realized that they had a Cornetto thing in Shaun of the Dead, so you decide, why not just do Cornetto, why not just call it the Cornetto trilogy, and it's very funny that they did that. I think this has been a really good trilogy. I think Edgar Wright, Simon Pegg, and Nick Frost have all worked great together. And yeah, so you all need to watch this movie. It's the perfect end of the year, perfect end of the summer comedy. Really, really funny. But it all comes down to one question. Which was funnier, The World's End or This Is the End? As I said, guys, both of them were very, very funny. I don't know which one was funnier. I'd have to rewatch them again. I can tell you that both of these movies will definitely be in my top 10 when I do best movies of 2013, because they were just that funny. I loved it that much. So yeah, I really, really enjoyed the movie. I can't tell you how much I enjoyed it. I really loved it. Trailers they played though, like before the movie, the trailers, oh yeah. But that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you